lonely horseman. Got my pistol. I'm just trying to be somebody besides a lonely horseman. Got my gun at my side. I'm just trying to be a lonely horseman.
Whoa.
Attention.
We have a hot mic.
Well,
Sorry, if you were expecting Aria Blarg to return, you got us instead.
This is not the Smite tournament. Adjust your expectations.
We just got the official announcement that PAX is now open. People are now running down the escalator, excited to play the new games.
Excited
Are
to
they?
play all the new games.
Yeah,
They're
shouldn't
running
be
down
doing
the
that.
escalators?
They shouldn't be doing that.
That is very dangerous.
They shouldn't be doing that.
Hey,
They're gonna get
falling.
chewed up.
Oh, there's people peering at us in the windows here. Disgusting.
We got rabid fans banging on the windows.
They gotta
they're
go.
tearing down. It's like Beatlemania. Check them out. The Beatles. They're on. iTunes got them. I think they just came out
They
last
did?
month. Rest in peace, Steve Jobs. We do remember
Yeah.
the tragedy of Windows Vista. Woo! Welcome,
So
Mega64.
So annoying.
Pod.
Coming to you live from PAX Prime East. PAX East.
Oh, shoot.
PAX
2013.
East, Boston, one of our favorite conventions every year, bar none.
Arguably the best convention in America
Yeah.
today.
Exactly. And we want to thank everyone who made it possible. We want to thank, obviously, the guys at Penny Arcade.
Definitely.
Who
Thank
let
you.
us come here, and it's
Thank
great.
you.
Our neighbors.
1 second. No running.
No
Hey,
running, please.
Stop running.
No running.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry, there was
there's
runners.
a lot of running in the hallways.
I'm just keeping this place safe.
We're trying to keep it mature. Thanks to Rooster Teeth, our neighbors. Our booth
Oh,
is right
Rooster
next to them.
Teeth,
Thank you.
respect, always Rooster Teeth.
You gotta love
Thank
Rooster
you
Teeth.
to the city of Boston.
City of Boston
for hosting
It's just
this
an
lovely
amazing
event.
place. There is a lot of running in the halls, and
Hey,
frankly,
purple shirt, walk slower.
I want to see some maturity here, people.
They're all. What are you guys gonna play?
I know they want to play Luigi's Mansion early, but this is a little bit ridiculous. Okay, it's going to be out tomorrow.
It's a joke. Hey,
Thank you.
red shirt, yeah. Put on your coat and walk slower.
I think the
Okay.
enforcers need to start enforcing a little bit more. Maybe
This is going
Hey,
well. This
enforcers,
is going great.
enforce this.
Enforcers,
If I see anyone running, it's your fault.
you now have permission to use weapons if you need to.
Yeah.
Violent.
You
or
can use
non-violent.
excessive force,
Whatever you gotta
whatever
do,
is
man.
necessary.
We just made it. We got a clearance. Robert Koo, is it okay?
Robert Koo gave us a thumbs
he just
up.
gave us a thumbs up. All right,
Okay,
we're good.
sweet.
Anyway,
We're
thank
all
you.
set.
I want to say thanks to them, but also thanks to our sponsors this week.
Who are our sponsors this week?
We are sponsored by
We got a lot.
Pepsi AM.
Pepsi AM. It
Pepsi
is.
AM. Hey, wake up, crack open a Pepsi. What better way to start your day?
Nothing
Part of
better
every
than waking
balanced
up
breakfast.
in the morning, putting a
Pepsi
ton of
AM.
sugar in your body is what I always
You
say.
talked over my Pepsi AM plug.
Shoot,
God
I'm sorry.
damn.
Keep going. Sorry.
I already said it.
Okay.
I don't repeat myself.
Then I'll start over from mine.
I don't repeat myself.
When you wake up in the morning, there's nothing better than putting a ton of sugar in your body, getting all jacked up, looking real good. It's good for your teeth.
That was
So
good.
Pepsi AM.
I'm glad that was repeated. Pepsi, you want to chug it as soon as you wake up. Also, this Tuesday on Blu-ray, remember, Cinderella Once
Upon a Time in the West, Cinderella
is coming out.
coming out this
Is that
Tuesday.
like a prequel to Cinderella Man?
Yeah.
That looks like Cinderella Dog. Is this about dog fighting?
Who watches this instead of Cinderella?
The dog, what happens, I'm going to spoil it.
Okay.
The dog at the end gets shot in a showdown and is reborn as a human. So then
Whoa.
that's Cinderella Man, and it's
Whoa.
Russell Crowe.
Cool.
Anyway,
Oh.
enough about that, please. Doritos 3D, the #1 chip
That's
in America.
another sponsor we got.
We just got this sponsorship recently.
This is a big deal.
And we're very proud about it.
Delicious in every flavor.
Doritos 3D, inspired by James Cameron.
You're talking over all our
Yeah.
plugs.
I can't hear very well because I don't have the headset like you do, so I'm just going.
The texture on these is amazing. And I'm sorry. What?
We're getting something in our headset. What's that?
See, I don't even know what you're saying. God. I'm missing out.
Oh.
All right, sorry.
Was it good?
Apparently, we lost our sponsorship with Doritos.
That did not go through.
What?
We didn't go through that. All right,
Why?
we gotta.
All right, Doritos 3D.
We gotta cancel that plug out. Doritos 3D tastes bad.
It tastes like
happened?
crap.
Tastes like crap. Give you
I
diarrhea.
think they crapped in a bag.
Nah.
Yeah, they don't taste good.
They
It's
take
like
3
crap.
Dukes in the bag, and that's the
They're like-
Doritos 3D.
They're like little 3D crap nuggets.
Yeah. Okay.
Tastes like poo-poo stains.
This is- Bummer.
TwitchTV, if you want to put a banner up that says Doritos 3D tastes like poo-poo stains, print that out. Not on the screen, but actually print a physical banner. Thank you. All right. And thank you very much to our sponsor. Anyway, speaking of, actually, we were just talking about, speaking of that, I want to talk about Cinderella Man.
Yeah, let's talk about Cinderella Man.
Let's talk about something topical, because we're
topical.
at,
perfect.
video game convention.
Yeah.
We're just having a discussion. The movie Cinderella Man.
Right.
Yes.
Did anybody out there watching that?
I've never seen it.
I've never seen it.
And I was just telling them, it's a great movie.
Really?
But why didn't you see it?
That title, I don't want to see a boxing movie called Cinderella Man.
It sounds girly.
It does.
I don't want to see a movie called Snow White Man either.
Yeah.
Or what was the other one you said?
Tinkerbell Man.
Or Girly Man.
Or Girly Man. Or Pocahontas Man.
That movie came out and flopped. It was it was directly because of its title. And when they tried to re-release it, they wanted to retitle it, but I guess that didn't work, or Ron Howard refused.
What were they going to call it, do you know?
They were going to call it Badass Boxer.
Yeah.
Boxer Lord.
Yeah.
But it didn't come out like that.
They were going to call it Death Brawler.
It was a really good movie. It was genuinely
If they
like
called
a really
that movie
good
Knockout Man, I'd be way more inclined to go see that.
Knockout Kings. Is that a movie?
Ooh, does
that already exist?
Hard Knock Life. Is that a movie?
So we're here at PAX.
We are here at PAX.
Have you seen anything interesting so far? We were here for a day. We have a booth of our own, the Mega64
Yeah,
booth.
you should check that out.
Yes.
If you're going to PAX and you're watching this, or if you see us on this big TV up here, you should go to our booth and buy stuff.
Yes. By all means, check out our booth at PAX.
I saw one guy watching the big screen up here, and now he's walking away bored.
Well, he's waving to us though, so
bye.
we just have a waiver. Go to our booth.
We have been having a great time. This is
awesome,
again
man.
one of our best cons. We had our panel last night.
Yes.
We did a Mega64 panel up in the Phoenix Theater. It couldn't have gone better. We showed some secret stuff. We showed some new videos.
We did.
That were very, very risky in nature.
It was. But I think it was.
Would
it
you
was
say
a full
risque?
crowd.
Was there partial nudity?
No. I think there's no nudity at all.
Way to censor that.
Yeah.
So it wasn't risque, it was risky.
Yeah.
But,
sometimes we do panels at Anime Expo. Some of you know that Rocco comes out in like diapers or underwear.
That didn't happen last night.
Not
though.
last night. We classed it up for PAX East.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we keep the diapers under the pants, not over.
Right.
Exactly. That's
Right.
the PAX way. But anyway, yeah, the panel was awesome. I was a little bummed because one events that I wanted to go to was the Harmonix, rock band kind of post-mortem thing, but that was right before ours, and of course we were still setting up, so I couldn't really go.
That was a bummer.
But you talked to them or whatever.
Yeah, I did, just for a little bit, and yeah, they were just saying.
What were some of the things that they wanted to do with Rock Band that they never got around to?
They were just talking. I don't know how serious he was or whatever, but they said they would have liked to do things like Rock Band.
Do you
Pink
remember?
Floyd, Rock Band, Led Zeppelin, but that's the kind of things everyone's always talked about anyway. So
Yeah.
I'm cool that they were talking about it too.
I guess I guess they showed a couple screenshots of
Oh, they did?
of, like some work they did on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And some concept artwork and like what I guess the Pink Floyd game. It was kind of I'm not super familiar with Pink Floyd, but it was kind of similar imagery to like the wall and stuff.
Oh
like
God, that would have been so rad.
I would have loved to play that Pink Floyd song where it's a bunch of clocks ticking for like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
That would have ruled.
They
That
could have
would've
given you a
ruled.
clock.
I would have paid any price to download the clock ticking song.
If the game was just Pink Floyd The Wall, that would.
They could have given you a
Amazing.
clock with all the colored numbers or colored. Yeah.
They did also announce that the last song they're putting up for download was. What is the official title of the song?
American Pie.
Is it just American Pie? Just
It
that?
is.
So.
Yes.
I don't like that song.
Why not?
I think it sucks. It's boring. Am I alone?
I think they should have put up the Weird Al version about
Yeah, Anakin guy.
about Attack of the Clones.
Yeah,
that would have been more appropriate
honestly,
for their
that
audience.
song at least is funny.
There you go.
So, yeah, I don't like that song.
They should do that and just not tell anybody and let them download it. Find out.
I know so many people who love that song.
You do?
Yeah.
I don't really like that song either.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. It's just nothing.
I don't think
People think it's like an American anthem, and it's just like, nah, it sucks.
They should have put up My Chemical Romance because they just broke up.
They should have put up My Chemical Romance Dead. They already released that, but they should have re-released it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It changed the lyrics to be about their own game.
In honor of the game being dead.
Oh,
We
don't
heard
do
the
that.
news.
We're going to miss that game, though. Legitimately, Rock Band still play that at our studio a lot. We were still getting songs every week. And that was the best part, because when you talk to him about that, we talked to our friend John at Harmonix.
Shout out, John.
You were like, yeah, we get the songs every week. And he's like, yeah, you could have gotten codes to download those.
Yeah, but that's because
we did not receive freebies.
We don't take freebies until we find out later we can.
We don't benefit from the perks of celebrity.
But
we pay our dollars like the hardworking man.
But I wish I would have, because we probably
unless
spent like
you don't
$2,000
want
on
to,
that.
if you want to give us stuff, that's fine.
How many songs do you have? This guy.
I've probably downloaded 400 songs.
When we
I
turn
think
on,
when the thing loads, it's about
takes
and
forever.
how many free download codes have you used? Wow.
3?
That's a goose egg.
Is that 3?
3?
Oh, it's
that's a 0.
It's 0.
No, I don't do the.
Is that
I'm
like
not
sign
German.
language
That means
for
you're,
a-hole?
that's okay. That's okay.
Isn't that like
is
sign
0.
language for butthole or something? Like an insult?
0.
0.
Hey, if anybody out there watching has anything they want to ask us or whatever, we'll get in a little bit. We'll get to questions. Our email is podcast@mega64.com. You can email in, and by the end of the show, we'll answer some stuff. Anything you want to know about PAX, anything you want to know about life in general.
Yeah.
You want to
We're
know.
kind of like the life gurus. We'll give you all the advice you need. You have problems with your girlfriend, we'll sort it out for
that's
you.
the best
You got
kind of
problems-
question.
You got problems with your parents, we'll sort it out. You don't know how to beat Castlevania 2 on the NES.
Exactly.
We'll tell you where all the secret walls are.
That girl you've been trying to get with since junior high.
Right.
You're going to get it.
You're going to get it. It's going to be good.
If you want to see us do a speed run of Mario 64,
That's all up
Yeah.
to Sean.
actually wait wait a little bit, or did you maybe
What's
miss
that
that?
guy's
I
name
don't
that
know.
does the speed run? He was here. Larry.
What was that? The guy who did the speed run.
Larry the cable
Was it-
guy?
was that
It was Larry the Cable Guy.
Was it-
Cedric the Entertainer.
His name was
Siglamic.
Siglamic.
Well, listen, I can do it probably twice as fast as
You
that
think?
guy. Yeah.
Because I was watching him, and it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, not the full game. Just
Oh,
like
okay, just that
Rocco's
one level.
First level.
Yeah.
Sick.
But anyway, yeah, that guy was actually. We were watching a speed run on the big screen.
Yeah, it's
yesterday.
fortunate
That's
for us
pretty cool.
because there's a huge TV up here, and it broadcasts over the whole convention, and our booth can see it. So we just been watching.
The
this.
Twitch booth pretty much has the PAX Jumbotron set up.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was distracting at some points because we'd be in the middle of a transaction and it'd be like, oh yeah, let me get you your change. Don't miss it.
I'm waving to all
sorry.
the people
Anyway, there
who
you
are
go.
watching the Jumbotron. They're right over there.
They're
People-
all right there.
Oh, they're waving back.
Oh, that's
Oh, what a
shit.
cute moment.
What are they-
Oh.
what are they in line to play over there?
What are you guys in line for?
They're in line for the new Splinter Cell.
What'd they
Okay,
just say?
our booth is right there. Go there and buy stuff instead.
There you go. What did they
Yeah,
say they were lining
no,
up for?
It's for the new Splinter Cell.
I didn't hear what they were saying. It wasn't important because it wasn't our booth. So yeah, right. Turn around. It's right there. Garrett and Frank can wave to you. They're waving probably right now.
Oh,
I
perfect.
imagine they're waving.
Perfect.
And yeah, so that's
Wave
where you can
again.
buy
Wave
shirts.
again. Everybody wave again.
Wave again. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, go buy things. Thanks.
All right,
Get out of
thank
line.
you.
All right. You don't wave. The two-handed girl, you don't have permission
The
to wave.
two-handed girl,
Yeah.
not the three-handed girl.
Yeah. The two-hand waver over there.
Okay. Now I know who you're talking about.
What are some cool games around here? You been looking around, checking this stuff out?
Well, you know what? Actually, I was going to say, so something that has a big presence here.
Yeah.
I've been to Tokyo Game Show a couple times.
Ooh,
and the one
fancy.
thing-
Ugh, we're in Boston. Cool.
We are in Boston.
This
but,
guy loves to brag about his world
He
travels.
does. He really does.
you know,
Francis next. Here, I'm gonna hear it. Go ahead.
Okay,
Well-
but you were at Tokyo Game Show.
the one thing that is always a giant presence there that it wasn't anywhere else
Right.
was Monster Hunter.
Oh.
And so that's why it's kind of crazy now that here we are in Boston, as disparate from, Japan as possible, and now I'm seeing a giant thing back there for Monster Hunter. And that game just came out, and actually, I'm curious what everyone else at home thinks, but it just came out on the 3DS and the Wii U at the same time, and I've noticed more people interested in it than ever. I mean, it's had U.S. releases before.
I've heard
but
a lot
this
of buzz.
Yeah, there's been a lot of buzz
About Monster Hunter.
And it's funny because I really wanted to. My goal was by this point to have I want a real thorough review to give it. But man, that is a game that really you are locked in. You are locked into a time commitment when you get that game.
I've heard it's up to a 10-hour tutorial just trying to figure out the mechanics.
Yeah,
It's very involved.
That's pretty nuts.
Which doesn't scare me off. I dig it.
I don't even know if it's necessarily and maybe I'm wrong, but that is necessarily a 10-hour tutorial. Just literally
Not
a
per
tutorial.
se, like you're going to play for 10 hours.
But it
it's
takes
gonna,
that hour.
Yeah, it's going to take about that long to wrap
get
your
good.
brain around.
Yes.
That's crazy.
That's what I've heard many times. And I'm starting it out, and it definitely feels like a process to do all these things. But I think it's cool. Like, it seems really cool.
See, I am so intrigued by that. It sounds like such a high level of sophistication. I like games that not everybody can play. Like, I like a real challenge.
Yeah.
And if the game is even challenging to learn, I'm in. I'm going to
No, yeah, I know what you mean. And it is cool. But I will say that what pushed me over the edge, it seemed intimidating to me and I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
But what pushed me over the edge was that, the 3DS and the Wii U version will share a save. So you can play the same game across both. And that was so cool to me. And I know that Garrett, our friend Garrett who's here, Dreadlock Gentleman, felt the same way. And so he's like, okay, yeah, I'm getting that for the trip. I'm coming out to Boston. I'm doing that.
Do you have to buy the game on both?
You would have to, a copy on both. However, because that was a little intimidating to me too.
That is.
But once again, Amazon
saves the
pulled
day
through and did a bundle where it was just a little bit more.
Nice. Are they a sponsor?
You got both.
Did we get Amazon?
Amazon is not a sponsor. However,
We tried to get them to sponsor us. They said
Amazon, you let me down.
But the next
said
best
no.
thing are Brendan Fraser's new movie.
What was it called? Brendan Fraser.
Was it
and
Monkey Bone 2?
Heavy Rain. No, it
what
was
was it?
Brendan Fraser. And
Monkey Bone.
It was like Hard
Rain.
It was hard. Was it?
I don't know what it was.
Tough Luck.
Hey,
Heartbreak.
All right, hey, everybody watching at home, turn this off. Google search Brendan Fraser's new movie.
It comes out Tuesday
All right, and then come back.
on Blu-ray.
Hell yeah. Welcome back.
And
I
once
don't
again, Doritos
remember.
3D tastes like crap.
Brendan Fraser and
Anyway, so
know.
they put out this bundle. You could get Monster Hunter 3 on both platforms.
Yeah.
Now they got that. Me and Garrett both got it. So this game comes out. We get it. We find out that there is a application or utility that you need to cross the save between both platforms, and it's not out yet. What? The game is out, but the utility you need to move the save. Oh yeah, that's not done. That's not done. That was the reason I got the game. Was that because you could? That was the thing that pushed me over the edge, and then it wasn't. It just wasn't ready. You couldn't do it. And I think.
So what are you playing it on then?
I think it may. I mean, I've been playing it. I've been on this trip, so I've been playing it on the 3DS. But Garrett, which is fine for me now, but Garrett started his game on the Wii U right before the trip and got like 3 or 4 hours into it.
And he wanted to play it on the trip.
And he didn't even beat the tutorial. Who cares?
Yeah, there you go. But he couldn't transfer the thing, and it just. What we were talking about earlier is that this thing where it seems like there's so many games coming out today that like stuff's not ready the day it comes out. Like I just feel like you're not.
Which is weird because it gets delayed a lot.
You're
and
not.
You think if you're delaying it, it's gonna be ready.
You're not rewarding the. I mean, there are so many people who rush to get your thing.
But you know
Imagine
what?
if you went to like a hamburger store and you're like, I want a bacon cheeseburger, and they give you a cheeseburger, and then 5 minutes later, here's your bacon.
Yeah.
Sorry, there it is.
But
come back Friday.
It's funny because in the days of the cartridges, that would never work because you have a broken game at that point.
Yeah.
But now it's like, oh, we'll add it as DLC later and it'll be fixed and whatever.
Yeah, it just really sucks because that's something that, I mean, I guess now I shouldn't complain too much. I guess the thing is out now.
Oh, okay. Well, then how long did it take?
What are you bitching about?
But all week you didn't, I don't
know.
know.
This guy had a week of misery because he couldn't transfer his Monster Hunter game.
It didn't affect me, but I just
clearly
feel
did.
like.
Oh, so you're in tune with the plight of the common man, is what you're saying?
Exactly. I'm looking
he's
out.
the people's hero.
I'm looking out for the.
Okay.
What's a working man supposed to do? You get one of them monster hunters, Check out thekidfrombrooklyn.com, another great sponsor. Check out.
The kid from Brooklyn was supposed to be here.
Can we put up the new Dido album?
Yeah, that's coming out on
we
Tuesday.
We are sponsored by Dido.
You guys remember Dido?
We tried to get Dido
course
to
you
do
do.
our theme song.
She was Adele before there was Adele, and now she's back.
That is, Sean, that is so true. She was Adele before. She's
before
a lot more attractive.
So we're bringing back Dido.
I disagree. Adele's more attractive.
I think
that's what I said.
I think Adele's
All right.
more attractive too.
Podcast question of the week:
Who's more attractive, Adele or Dido?
Well, let's get a crowd reaction real quick. Everyone listening, raise your hand right now if you think Dido is more attractive than Adele.
Okay, that's all right. And raise your hand if you think Adele is more attractive than Dido. I say it's about split.
It's about split 50-50.
Little heavier towards Dido.
A little Dido
But
fans
of course, anything can happen, and of course, you see that Boston is a battleground area, and we're in a battleground state. Thank you very much. Anyway, but yeah. So anyway, Monster Hunter's fixed, but it just bums me out in general. Things like that, things like what happened with SimCity, where can people log into that yet? Is that working?
I don't even know.
Were you interested in that? I couldn't remember if you were.
I like the SimCity series, but I was hesitant to play this one because there's so much problems with it. It's just trouble, and I don't like any game that requires you to be online the whole time you play it.
I think they're fixing that. I heard that that's not going to be a thing pretty soon.
Good, because that always breaks, and you just can't play your game, and it sucks to buy a game for $60.
Yeah.
And when you anticipate a game like that, you think about it all day. When you're working, you're just like, I can't wait to get home and play it, and then you finally do, and it's like, oh, I guess I'll do something else.
I see why they do it, of course, but it does hurt for people like that. I don't know, but. Anyway, other than that.
Anyways, really cool game that we've been able to play.
Yes,
we have friends, actually. We're from San Diego, and there are very few developers who come out of San Diego. But one group that we love, the company Behemoth. Yes. They released Castle Crashers, and a few years before that, they made Alien Hominid. And pretty soon, they have Battleblock Theater,
which they have
their new game
just announced the release date.
Yeah.
What's the release date?
Roughly, I think
April 3rd
or
4th?
I thought it was 3rd, but...
Whoa, within 2 weeks.
3rd? It is 3rd.
It's 3rd. Okay, sweet, yeah.
And we are really excited about that.
We've had the chance to play it behind closed doors.
We played it fairly recently. We were going to talk about it on a podcast a while ago, but we didn't know what was okay
allowed to be said or whatever.
Yeah. But a few weeks ago, we went to their headquarters. We live right near them, and we're good friends with them. And we stopped by, and I remember on the way, all three of us have played it throughout the past few years.
Yeah,
a ton. We constantly were visiting,
and we've seen it change
a
lot,
dramatically.
Yeah, but most recently, there was a day Sean was gone. It was me and Derek. We drove down there, and I remember we're having the discussion, not to knock the game or anything like that, but we were thinking, man, we played this like a year ago, and it seemed like it was pretty much done.
Yeah.
I'm curious, what are we going to see today? Like, wasn't it done? Like, I mean, they definitely take their time with the games, but,
Yeah, how much higher could they elevate their product?
Exactly, yeah.
Because we felt like it was so polished at the time.
Yeah, it just felt like, what was this amount of time? That's crazy. So, I don't know, whatever, we'll see. And we got there, and we were both...
It was 100% better.
Totally blown away by how much they polished that game up. Like, just compared to what we had seen before. Again, checking in all the time.
And you know what? That's kind of the opposite of what most video game companies do, because they kind of nailed their mechanics and gameplay. And for other companies, that would have been good enough. They could have released it. But they really spent a lot of time just like making it very dynamic.
Right.
Cool cutscenes. They have a cool story. They tell it in an interesting way.
Yeah.
The artwork is awesome. It's better than Castle Crashers. It's still in that same style, but in the years since Castle Crashers has been released, they've really like refined their process.
Yeah.
And, we played this game. We played a little thing of it before Castle Crashers came out, and it's crazy how the evolution of... I've never seen a game being made from scratch like this before.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, that's totally
Where
new.
before I think we had one level to play,
and
that was like, this is what we're thinking, and now it's all the way here, and it's just...
Let me tell you how good it was. We probably played this game for about 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
In the demo.
It was just that one level, right?
No.
Recently?
When we played it recently, we played it a ton.
I see.
We made a lot of progress in the game. It was so fun. And hey, I'm gonna throw Behemoth under the bus a little bit.
Okay.
Oh shoot.
They had a French bulldog in their office.
Yeah.
And I've heard something about French bulldogs. Little dogs like that. They have kind of a problem with gas. Maybe.
Oh, I know people with bulldogs. They are stinky sometimes.
But let me just tell you the story. They had this dog that was farting all over us when we were playing this game. We couldn't breathe. Yet we still played the game for 5 hours.
Yeah.
That's how fun it was.
Didn't affect anything.
Didn't affect our fun at all. So
the world can be crumbling around you.
If that's not a testament to how good the game is. Exactly.
But it was just little things. The whole game was always set in like a kind of theater setting, whatever, even before they had titled it. But now when you see it, there's the the cutscenes, the puppets are talking to each other, and there's kind of drop shadow to everything, cast on everything. I don't know how else to describe it, but it just looked so good. The presentation was awesome. Like, it's really turning out great. And every mode that we played was a lot of fun. Even just a single player, it's great for multiplayer, but even just the single player stuff was so good. Like, you know, I'm not by nature a competitive person, so my go-to is never the multiplayer whatever. It was fun on that, but my thing was I want to see story mode, and it did not disappoint. So we got to see the ending too and everything.
Shut up! I didn't know, you didn't tell me that.
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, it was good.
You missed.
A lot of twists.
You missed out.
A lot of twists.
Well, honestly, everybody, you should be super excited. If you're here, go check them out.
Check that
out.
Battleblock
They are here.
Theater.
Battleblock Theater is here with the Behemoth. Buy shirts. Play that game. It is seriously amazing. They didn't even ask, they don't know we're doing this, but we just love them so much, and the game is so rad that we just had to give them a shout out.
Yeah, those guys are great. Aside from our good friends there, other stuff on the show floor. I know people have been lining up like crazy for The Last of Us.
The Last of Us is here.
Oh,
I didn't know that was going to be playable.
I hear it's a 30 to 45 minute demo.
Yeah, so that's something I'm curious about.
That
I don't really get that. Why you would make a demo that long?
I do.
Yeah.
Why?
Explain
it.
What's that? People who get here like us, like right away, we can play it. So respect. Thank you.
That's why they do it.
Yeah, for us. Thank you, Last of Us.
Cool. If you get here, if you don't have an exhibitor pass and you can't get it early, I guess you'll just have to wait 5 hours to play it.
You lose.
If you come and you're one of the Last of Us, you're not going to make it.
Oh, it's like
we got a comedian.
There we go.
We got comedy. Check it out. I want to say thanks once again, Cinderella on Blu-ray.
No, you're butchering it. It's Once Upon a Time in the West, Cinderella.
Yeah.
People are going to get confused and buy the wrong damn DVD. So say it right.
The dog dies in a shootout.
That's actually right before he dies. You see a picture of him. He knows the end is coming.
He says, "I always knew I was a dog," and they shoot him, and he goes, "Then you'll die like one. Come here, old yeller."
So do you think before she's a princess dog, she's a stray dog?
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Are we allowed to?
Does the dog wear glass slippers?
Can we bleep that out?
No, it has like golden hooves or something like that. Not hooves, it's a dog.
Oh my
golden
God.
paws. I don't know.
What's
Who
your
knows?
favorite? What's your
Lame.
favorite dog movie? Like a movie about dogs.
About a dog. Oh, Homeward Bound.
Homeward
For
Bound?
sure. For sure.
I bought this movie at a video store once called White Dog. It was about a racist dog.
Yeah.
About a dog,
That dog
who was a white supremacist dog.
Yeah, that dog did not like.
He didn't like people who weren't white, and he would just chase them down and bite them.
And the best
And
part
it was a Criterion Collection
It
movie.
was, and the best part is like the guy like goes, "I know what's wrong with that dog. He's a white dog."
Yeah,
like, that's like a common term we all
Yeah,
know.
there's a guy in the movie who's had experience with white dogs in the past.
Yeah, I actually got. I don't know if it's okay to announce. Twitch is going to do a full stream of White Dog later tonight to wrap up the PAX program.
That's for new programming. It's called
now White
Twitch
Dog.
After Dark.
Visit the White Dog booth at PAX East. Well,
how come? When's
not
Hollywood
everybody
going to
should
reboot
go.
that?
What's that?
I'm waiting for the White Dog reboot. What's
Dude,
up?
Pixar should animate it or something.
Dude,
they could make that touching. They could
could.
do that. They'll make the dog grow up and have to give his toys away or something. I don't know.
Give
Anyway,
his bone away.
What's
all
your
right.
favorite dog movie?
Oh,
Yeah, you didn't answer your own
Oh,
question.
Old Yeller.
It's too sad.
You've
No.
never seen Old
That
Yeller.
that dog is a vicious like beast by the end, and they shoot it.
I really thought you were going to say Devil Dog, Hound from Hell.
Oh yes, and change my.
I know you better than you know yourself.
Devil Dog, the Hound of Hell. In case anyone ever saw it, Richard Crenna gets a dog who's possessed by the devil, doesn't know how to kill it, so he goes to South America, blesses his hand by an Indian, and then jams his hand into the dog, and it kills the dog.
Spoiler.
No. All right, sorry. You can't find the tape anymore. It's not on DVD.
That VHS is gone.
Try to do everybody a favor. Anyway, aside from all that stuff, aside from White Dog, hi. On the show floor, we got Assassin's Creed 4. Everyone here I know is all about that. We got Pirates.
Henry Rollins.
We got a world exclusive Assassin's Creed 4 exclusive. Ubisoft just gave us clearance.
Oh, yeah?
They did?
We're going to announce
Cool.
a major thing
Oh.
here
What?
at the stream.
What?
Get ready for this.
Wait.
Get ready.
This is going to blow your mind. Are you sitting down?
Twitch, I don't know what knobs are back there. Turn up maximum bandwidth because we're going to get a lot of viewers. They are on the Caribbean.
Shut up.
Yep.
Shut up.
Pretty much, they are pirates, and they are
in the Caribbean.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So everyone out there, update.
I've never heard that before.
Update your blog.
They're all excited. Look at them.
The game journalists are out there in crowds.
They can't believe what they're hearing.
They're tweeting this.
Can you believe they're all tweeting this right now? They've got Google Glass, so they don't need to look down at their phone. They do it. Speaking of which, thank you our sponsor Google Glass.
Yeah.
We don't have an image for them. Show the Doritos 3D image.
We were just gonna put glasses over the camera, but they said we couldn't touch the equipment. So.
Oh, there
it is.
Okay, there it is.
We got it.
All right, thank you, Google Glass. But don't mention the chips because that did not go through.
There's someone filming us from outside the glass. I don't know if they realize there's
someone's
like a
got a monopod.
up there.
Is it possible to take questions from these guys? I don't know if it is. If they could just yell it. Or what? What do you think?
I don't know.
You have to take your microphone over the glass, Sean.
I don't know if I will reach. I have an idea. Hey, come over here. Come around. Go around.
Step right. He should step right up to the camera.
Come around right here. Come right here. I got you. Go around this way.
Yeah.
This will be fine.
Okay, we're gonna take a live question.
We're gonna do a live
from
question.
PAX East
for
audience.
This young man right here. Okay, sir, stand right here. You can stand right here. They can see you. You stand right here.
This is how
Go ahead. What's your question?
Impromptu.
Hello.
All right. What did the Moga say to the other Moga in bed?
What did the Moga say to the other Moga in bed?
Is this a joke or a question?
I think is it a joke?
I don't know.
Oh, it's a joke.
The mobile game controller.
It's a Moga joke.
To.
Okay. What's the answer?
It was like, what do you like to do in bed? And then the other Moga goes, I like to control Android smartphones wirelessly via Bluetooth.
All right, you know what? Cut him out.
I don't know.
Totally.
We gotta cut
that was
out.
bullshit.
We can't say that. There's
this is a family. Sorry,
it's a family vehicle.
FCC regulations state that I cannot say that.
And the question and answer didn't go well because that was neither a question nor answer.
Yeah, we're just gonna put the kibosh on Q&A.
Q&A is officially
didn't
dead.
work.
We're not
it didn't
gonna
work.
do
But
that.
thank you for the try. Dang it.
Damn.
Remember though, we are going to answer. Oh, I lost it. We are going to answer emails here. Podcast at Mega64.com.
What else have you seen here? Have you checked out Deus Ex Director's Cut?
Yeah, we were actually going to say Director's Cut got announced for the Wii U.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Which is really, really cool. That is a game that really came out of nowhere.
It was a good game too.
Yeah,
but it kind of didn't get the appreciation it deserved.
I just think that it got big. It didn't. What am I trying to say? The lead-in for it, it wasn't like it was hyped up to the level that maybe it could have, or you know what I mean? Like, well, because there hadn't been a Deus Ex in so long.
Yeah.
I guess people were excited for it, but I think there was just, people were kind of like, I don't know, we'll see. But then it came out and it was actually something really neat. There were some...
I've heard that they have redone the infamous boss battles.
Yeah, because that was the one major thing that
was a major complaint about that game.
Major beef people had.
They've incorporated the control pad on the Wii U for all the hacking
that
was in the game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it sounds like this is going to be almost a definitive version.
That's such a that's such a little thing, but like even that just adds to the atmosphere of that game so much. Like,
it's futuristic.
Yes, it's very futuristic. You know, I want to hack in real time with my fingertips. I don't want to do any. I want to look at a TV screen. I want to look at. But no, anyway, so that was really cool that they showed that. It was really weird because, as we saw earlier, the Square area is like sharing with, I don't remember the name, the company that is putting out Saints Row for Silverback Gorillas.
Silver Linings Playbook.
Silver Linings Playbook, who just got the rights to Saints Row. Anyway, they're kind of sharing the area, so it looks weird. It's like there's Final Fantasy 13 and Saints Row.
I dig
back to back. Are you going to play Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns?
What was the option here?
Are you going to play it? Yes or no?
Oh,
Your option is to play it or not.
Sure. I thought you gave me 2 games. Did you not give me 2 games to play?
No.
Oh, I can't really hear you. So, yes.
Lightning Returns. I can't wait for the lightning to return because, baby, the storm is coming, and I'm not talking about... What was the hurricane that happened?
The hurricane starring Denzel Washington.
Katrina.
We're talking about 2 different things.
Did the hurricane affect like Boston area when it came?
I don't know. I don't know
big
much.
Storm. It did.
Hurricane Sandy messed you guys up.
It was
but
Sandy,
not as bad
right?
though, right? Or was it? It was bad still. It sucks. Yeah, we got a confirmation. It was bad.
We are 3 San Diego boys, so we have no concept.
We don't. Yeah, we know. All we know is about earthquakes.
Yeah.
We don't know anything else.
I knew a girl named Sandy once, and she was a bitch. So
doesn't surprise you then.
So if you named a hurricane
surprise
after her, whoa,
Sandy,
leave
us alone already. We don't want to talk to you anymore. Right?
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't want to.
Sandy, stop calling us, okay?
Please.
It's not ours.
Look for someone else. Anyway, I did notice. I brought this up earlier. Here at PAX East, they're selling Luigi's Mansion early. That's coming out on 3DS. The reviews for it have been awesome. I actually know a couple people who have had it.
They're selling it early.
It's funny because, they're selling it early. It's not even out.
Whoa.
I've been hearing great stuff, that it's super fun. Did you play the original?
I didn't. I never played Luigi's Mansion.
Did you?
I played it in preparation for the skit we did.
Oh,
that's right.
But I never beat it. I probably played, about 4 hours of it.
That had a really weird. I remember that game had a really weird end. First of all, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that game quite a bit, and
I do know the ending.
Yeah,
I've heard about it.
The ending was like weird on that game. Like it was kind of I think you free. Wasn't everybody stuck in paintings? Is that what the game was?
Something
they were all
that.
stuck in paintings or something. I don't know. Point is, at the end of the game, Luigi frees Mario, and then he slips and gets the painting stuck on his head or something, and Luigi just leans over laughing at him, and I remember that was really creepy.
That was the ending?
Yeah, that was the ending to it.
Oh.
Yeah, Luigi secretly hates his brother.
Yeah, I don't know. That was twisted. But anyway,
he was messed up.
Point is, they're selling the game early. I know a lot of people have been playing it, and what they've been saying is that it's a lot of fun. Oddly enough, the one thing that I've heard, the one complaint, is that it's too lengthy.
Really?
There are people who are like, yeah, you fight the ghosts, but then you got to go back and clean the house or something. It's
house cleaning game.
Yeah.
You can just cut that part out.
Well, I
have my own house to clean.
And then once I heard that, I was like, well, that can't be real, right? But then I thought, no, wait, he does have a vacuum.
Cool.
So I guess he's going to clean. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how that sounds.
In the sequel, he has Windex.
Who knows? Hey, keep an eye out. But anyway, that was one of the games that they announced, when they announced the 3DS in general.
Yeah.
That was the thing they demoed. Hey, look, the 3DS can do 3D. Here's Luigi's. I remember playing that at E3, 2011 or 2010, 2011.
Wow.
I don't know, one of those. And it was, that was, anyway, so it's finally out, whatever.
It's finally over.
But I'm really excited to play that. I got Monster Hunter. I got too many games to count. Coming up, but anyway, we haven't had a lot of time to play them though because we've been going around. Because after this, we're traveling some more, and it's crazy. But anyway, other than that, Wonderful 101 is here. That's on the Wii U. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I want to play that. I honestly haven't got we've been so busy at our booth, which is awesome. But I haven't really got to check out the floor yet, so I'm going to go to Nintendo first, I believe, and just check all the stuff they got out there.
I want to check them out in a little bit. We've just been enjoying the Boston life in general. Actually, I did want to, I think we should talk about, Sean has really blended in, I think, with the Boston culture, the Boston people.
He knows how to make friends.
I think Sean should talk about, or we should talk about his experience with the Boston
You guys tell a story, and then I'll say how you got it wrong.
How it really went. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
so we had our panel last night. It was a huge success, and afterwards we were walking back to our hotel, and PAX is such a huge event that they actually have police officers here running traffic. You don't follow the traffic lights. You wait for the cops to tell you when to cross. And to us, we're Southern California boys. This Boston accent, it coupled with the police officer, just authority, it's very intimidating to us. The police kind of scare us, to be honest.
A little bit, yeah.
Little bit. They're tough. They're tough guys. You don't want to mess with them.
No.
Unless you're Sean, apparently you do want to mess with them, because there was a police officer there minding his own business, and Sean literally turns to him and just says, "Did you say something to me?"
We're seriously waiting at the crosswalk. Sean's got half-eaten pizza. We're waiting to cross, and Sean, out of nowhere,
Did you say something to me?
No one's talking. Did you say something to me?
And the cop goes, "Did I say something to you?" Yeah, I think you said something to me. What did I say? I think you asked me a question. What did I ask you? I don't know. You tell me. I think at this point the cop started reaching for his baton
He was kind of like grasping back here.
He like put his hand on his hip and put this hand up, and he's like, what did I say? And at this point, we had to intervene, and we're like, Sean, you're crazy. You've had a long day. And then Sean's like, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. And then the cop told him he's crazy, too. Cop really went, you're crazy. And then went back to his own business. So
what really happened?
So what did the cop say to you?
I don't know what he said to me. No, this is what happened.
Okay.
Me and the cop make eye contact because he wants me to stop, which is fine. I obey all the laws. I go, yeah, whatever.
All right, so you're staring at him. You're mad dogging him.
I turn my head to them, and he says something to me. There is a voice that comes from his direction, the only person there, and I go, you say something to me? Just like wondering, like, what am I doing something wrong?
So far, our stories are exactly the same.
Can I help you out or anything? And then he goes, what? It's the same story, exactly. The point is, the whole time, I'm not aggressive. I'm just like, no, what did you say? Because I don't want to ignore this officer.
No,
that's dumb.
You're not aggressive. He's getting aggressive because you look insane.
But I think what you heard was his walkie-talkie.
It was his walkie-talkie that went off.
Yeah.
Because, but I looked at him. We made eye contact, and the second I turned away, there was a voice, and so I assumed in my head, well, he said something to me, and I dismissed it. I should ask him what he said to me.
Now, I will offer my perspective. I didn't hear his walkie-talkie do anything or a voice. This is what I encountered. 5 people all standing in silence. Did you say something to me? I really think that's the closest I felt that one of my friends looked like a crazy homeless person, and I don't want that to insult you.
You were standing in the snow holding pizza.
Sean is in the snow with a beanie on, holding half a pizza.
Did you say something to me?
Did you say something to me?
I think you asked me a question. I don't know. There's nobody else around here, so you must have said something to me.
I wasn't.
I think the only thing that could have made it worse if Sean just yelled out, "Who's talking?"
I just didn't want to be rude to the officer. And it turns out it was his radio, because it went off right after that. He goes, oh, it must have been our radio. I wasn't listening. Okay.
All right.
And we went on with our day. And I said, have a nice night, sir.
Sean thought he had strep throat this week. Turns out strep brain.
Guess so.
Anyway, we got a couple questions here. I want to say...
Is it from Royce? Is Royce up right now?
I want to say shout out to all our UK fans that are watching, because I got so many emails from people. They try to watch our podcast live, and it's never at a good time for any UK people, but this is, because hey, we normally don't do anything in the morning. Come on,
please.
Anyway, but we got some emails here, I think from some UK people. This is from Stephen B. He says, a 4 gig patch was just released for Aliens, fixing most of the game. So bad. Did we bring up...
That's irrelevant. Thank you,
So
Steve.
far, these UK questions are going off horribly.
Never mind. Hey, we beat them in the Revolutionary War for a reason.
We're running out of time on our show here, so
for a reason.
Let's get a good email in.
Okay. Funny. Let's see. Funny or interesting. This is from Robert P. Funny or interesting moments working at the booth so far.
None.
Dude, people have been dropping by some cool artwork.
We got
stuff.
really, really cool. Well, you got something that I think is maybe your favorite piece of artwork we've received.
Someone made an unboxing ring poster. Someone made a giant Marcus mural on a board.
Yeah, it's gigantic.
Someone brought us the high-ass penguin from the Faircast.
And someone gave us cupcakes.
That's true.
That was amazing.
Muffins.
And then somebody tweeted the picture of the penguin, and Eric said that was his spirit animal. So,
dude, shout out Kelly gave us muffins that were different cereals. She's right there. They were Cinnamon Toast Crunch muffins. They were Captain Crunch muffins. Cracklin' Oat Bran muffins. I was regular as hell today.
He crapped.
Anyway, so thank you, Kelly. She's walking away. All right.
Kelly made Rocco crap regularly.
Thank you. Okay, now the big topic of PAX.
Yes.
Someone emailed John to the Max.
Right.
Great name. He emailed. DuckTales HD. What do you think?
Whoa.
Now, I'm gonna tell you what I thought.
Okay.
And it was, I don't care. But then Rocco and I watched the trailer in our hotel room.
Yeah.
And it didn't take itself. It took itself so seriously that it made it funny because they knew what they were doing.
The trailer acted like it was Star Wars. That was a good move.
I haven't seen the trailer, but I'm happy because I feel like DuckTales is at the height of its popularity right now.
I agree. What was the Gizmo? He's going to be hot.
Hell yeah.
But you know what?
2013.
If this game does well, the show will come back probably. Think about that.
Exactly. So
Think
DuckTales,
about that.
buy it on Blu-ray next week. We got to make this a big hit. TwitchTV is the #1 DuckTales site on the internet, fan site. So we got to make this hot. Anyway,
Thank you for watching,
thank you for
everybody.
watching,
Don't forget our
everybody.
sponsors.
Don't
Cinderella.
forget Cinderella Man.
Cinderella
No, it's
Man.
Once
on
Upon a
Blu-ray.
Time in the West Cinderella.
And
Sumo actually is a real sponsor.
Standoff.
Shoot.
Doritos
Pepsi-
taste like crap.
Pepsi AM.
Pepsi AM. Wake
Chug
up.
chug that as soon as you wake up.
Wake up.
And Doritos 3D.
Have that.
They'll make you
Hey,
shit.
Brendan Fraser is in the standoff.
Sorry,
The
I didn't mean to say
standoff.
that. But
Standoff.
you will have diarrhea, definitely. Don't eat that.
What?
Doo-doo Doritos.
Doritos.
Don't do.
Thank you for watching, everybody,
You're gonna have poo-poo stains. Good night.
and good luck.
See you in Boston. Go to our booth.
Did you say something to me?